to Model Train Outsider, episode 29. I am Anthony Dodge, and as always, whether I want to be or not, I'm joined by...
I'm here. Hey, everybody. So what's up?
Well, as always, it's time for another update, although hopefully a rather brief one today, and really brief.
Brief? You mean you haven't done anything else since you finally installed the canopies on the layout? Lazy.
Hey, I've been working a little bit on it, cleaning things up. I added some people and some scenics onto the platforms now that they're done, and I still have more to go on it. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit on it.
And did you add?
Yes. The first joke scene has been put on the layout. This is a tradition that we knew we were going to add ever since we visited Miniature Wonderland in Hamburg, Miniatur Wunderland in German, the world's largest railway exhibition, model railway exhibition in Hamburg, Germany. And if you've never been there, if you can, take a holiday, take a trip, go to Hamburg and see it. It's amazing. But yes, we've added the joke scene.
Oh, cool! What is it?
You'll just have to join everybody else and go to Facebook to get the story.
What? Not even a hint?
Okay, a hint. Think unruly, drunken passengers being kicked off a train.
You mean like those retiree groups that are going on holidays early? 9 a.m. Champagne's already out. Boy.
They are bad, but not quite. Kind of. You're close. But you're just going to have to go to Facebook, the HO Model Train Outsider on Facebook, to get the whole story.
Well, anything else going on?
A little. Just a little.
Well, for goodness sakes, let's get things done, man. Lazy.
What? Dude, I got the station done. I thought you would be happy with this and maybe back off a little. Are you ever going to be satisfied?
Oh, you know the answer to that question.
Oy. You're going to haunt me forever, aren't you?
Just until you get the layout done as we've been dreaming of for all these years. So yeah, probably forever. Or at least until you get so old you can't make yourself look like me from 2015 anymore.
Anyhow, on today's...
Ooh, fourth wall break. But then I could still be a voice edit.
On today's episode...
You know, pic of me and my voice still coming through. You could do... Or you could...
Hey!
What?
The show! Can I get to work on the show? Liverpool plays really soon, and I want to watch the game.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. We're going to be watching it in the ethereal plane at my place. So, I got to go right now and get everything set up. So, I'm out. Bye.
Oh. Well, at least he's gone. Anyhow, as I was telling 2015 me, 3 weeks ago, I finished the station. Big reveal, showed all the sound and lights, but it wasn't entirely done. It's still not entirely done, but I don't want to tell him that.
I heard that. Now get to work.
Anyhow, again, I added some people and cleaned up a lot of the area, but I have been doing some work on other things. The next big project is I'm going to start working on the Delmenhorst ZOB bus center, which is also a bit of an undertaking, and that's right in front of the station. So I'm working on that, but having just a little bit of issues cutting nice round areas. I'm just not good at cutting round. Even in my carpentry work and so forth, I don't cut semicircles very well. So I'm working on that. anyhow, some of the other things I've been working on when I've had an opportunity, because life is life, and the last couple of weeks have had some interruptions to the normal routine of life, but that's not your worries or concerns. Couple of big things is I got a new laptop computer for down here. The old one, which was 7 or 8 years old, finally decided it just couldn't do the job anymore, so I got myself a little smaller one. Gives me a little more room on my work area here, and really helps control the trains and the layout with some of the things I've been showing in my other show, the Märklin Outsider. And then the last thing, which I'll go to the videos to show you, is I am adding a bit of an extension to my layout. There's been that area over to this side of my layout that I haven't worked on, so you don't really see much of it except if I show a train table video. We knew we were going to put some kind of shelving over there, so we finally bought some ready kits of book shelving that, and we'll also put shelving up on the wall. But I'm going to go ahead and run sort of a parking area, sort of a mini fiddle yard over there, so I've begun work on that. So hopefully I will have that. I still got to buy all the track. I used up all my track on here, but there will be a couple of minor changes to the layout on that side of the table. But yeah, that's where we're going to be at. So how about I just go to the little random videos I've shown and let you see kind of an idea of where we're at. All right, let's go to the videos.
All right, so we are on the side of the table you rarely see unless I'm doing a running session. But what I'm doing is I've pulled this out a couple of inches, and I'm going to put a point, a turnout, right in here. And it's going to branch out and come along the wall here. And then it's going to come across here. And what I've done is I put all this shelving in. We needed shelving, and I moved all my train stuff over here underneath it, because only I would want to come back in this area. And we're going to create 5 additional lanes. That's the most I could get out of this, so at least with this spacing, but I want to use a more official spacing, and I only need 5 lanes here. What that's going to allow me to do is take my longest trains, like my Railjet here, which I tend to only run on the outer circuits here, so my Railjet. These are trains that really aren't supposed to be taken apart. You're not supposed to constantly take them apart. They have computer couplings, little digital couplings, and whether it's Roco, or which is my Railjet, or if it's Märklin, like my ICE3 here, they don't want you taking them apart, putting them back together, taking them apart, putting them back together. And so when I don't have them running on these outer lanes, rather than go through the process of putting them in here, and then if I need to clean, taking them apart, getting them out of the way, I'm just going to have a parking area here. And so this is almost 9 feet long, this outer one here, and that will cover my Railjet. The next one is over 8 feet long. That'll cover any other train I own. I've got a 6.5 foot ICE3. I've got a 7.5 foot ICE3. So I can park those guys all in here, along with a couple of other trains, or just leave this open. Still have my lanes here, so whoever's running on the 3 exterior lanes and the 2 inner lanes. And I can move other trains over, have them parked here, and just have quick access on and off, so that I can, in fact, clean the tracks a little more easily, change trains a little more easily. So I'll still have my 10-track station here. I'll still have my 10-platform station here. But now I'll have a parking area over here, which takes care of some of the excess trains I have, because I really didn't expect to own 10 trains originally. And now I've got 12, and I had 10 parking lanes here, but when I need to clean the tracks, because I'm building and rebuilding and constantly doing construction, it just makes it hard to get things out of the way to run my cleaning cars, which are right here. I use the Lux system. These are considered the Mercedes-Benz, the Rolls-Royce or Bentley, whatever you consider a high-end model. But these are considered the top line cleaning cars. They're also some of the most expensive cleaning cars. And so this way I can have them parked over here as well. And then when I want to have them clean the track, they also can just get on real quick. I can get all the other cars out of the way and just let them run a few loops on each lane, and it'll just make cleaning a little more efficient. So that is sort of the newest bit going in there, trying to get everything cleared up.
Another change is that now that I'm getting places, I've been setting up, I've got some streaming cameras, some Wi-Fi cameras. So I've got one here looking into the station. I've got one down there watching trains coming into the station up the ramp here, and I'll be putting a couple of more down here as time allows, and I'll be able to have 4 cameras. Also got a new laptop computer because my other one was really old, several years old, and it was been dying for a while. It's had many accidents in its life and was still going, but got a new little laptop that I'm really happy with and will help me control with the Miracle control system here.
I have loaded the stations platforms with travelers and people, and I try to have some telling stories, and friends meeting businessmen and so forth. And we have a joke scene. Gotta have a joke scene. And I will just show this to you here, and you can decide what's going on, or you can go to my Facebook page, HO Model Train Outsider on Facebook, and get the whole story explaining what is happening with these unruly travelers who apparently have had too much to drink on their holidays. And the leader of the troop is going to get arrested. So, back to me.
Okay, so there you see a little bit of progress, because I really don't tell the missus, but she already knows anyhow, that I didn't expect to have 12 trains like I already do, with at least one more coming in the next year. I really have scaled back some of my train buying, because my goal was to get all the different trains I ride on in Germany, but there's a big one coming that will be a year away yet. They already announced it last year, but it's 2 years in the making. It's an ICE4, Germany's newest high-speed, high-tech train. The company Pico just released one this year, which is gorgeous. It really is, and it's 100% to scale, where Märklin's doesn't do theirs at 187 scale. They do it at 1:93 scale, so that they can still fit their radius 1 curves. I really wish Märklin would just abandon the radius 1 curves, go to radius 2 or higher, and but they're basic kits that are designed to fit basically they're metric, not standard. So their kits are basically designed to fit a 2x4 layout. A starter set is designed to fit a 2 foot by 4 foot, or meter and a half by, and they do radius 1 curves that way to for the guys that have tight spaces, because unlike Americans that tend to have lots of space, Germans tend to have smaller spaces on average for their houses or their rooms or their trains, what have you. But just like a lot of people in the UK and such, they put them in their lofts and have much more room. So again, I would like to see Märklin just kind of start making full scale, but they still do it to retroactively fit all the people with the small layouts, and so they do their scales, their their long cars are done at a 1 to 93 scale as opposed to 1 to 87. That's I understand why they do it. I just wish they didn't. So anyhow, this has been the Model Train Outsider episode 39. I will see you back maybe next week because we got something coming in the mail next week, and I'm actually going to do a little bit of a review video, my first real review video, but it'll be really minor, nothing too fancy. Just hope that it does come next week. It should, but I'll let you know. Until next episode, see you later, and happy trains.